From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
A special counsel blasts the FBI's handling of the Trump-Russia investigation. I'm Jared Hill with what that special counsel recommends happen next.
So roughly 5 blocks of construction.
Some big disruptions on and around Main Street in Bozeman this summer. We'll break down where all the construction is taking place and how long it will last.
I'm here at the MSU Student Memorial, where sadly one student's name will soon be added. I'm Jolie Slee, and I talked with the students' parents to find out how they want their son to be remembered.
It's going to be amazing how much the kid's going to be missed.
Such a moving story right there.
Watch that story once before I'm choking up again.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful story there.
Yeah.
2 seasons here in Montana. There's winter and road construction. I know Edgar has a little bit of story about that coming up as well.
Isn't that the truth?
That's kind of the way it goes. A beautiful morning here in Southwest Montana with some beautiful guests joining us here from Special Olympics of Montana. State games kicking off tomorrow.
Yep.
Weather this morning, beautiful up there. We're looking at temperatures in the 40s, 30s for Butte and West Yellowstone. It will be a little damp tomorrow and then gorgeous, might I say, for your weekend. Details of that in a couple minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Chet. Well, our top story this half hour, investigators from multiple agencies, including the FBI, are looking into how a woman died after her body was found in a car in Yellowstone Park over the weekend. The incident happened about 3 miles south of Old Faithful on the way to Craig Pass. A man is under arrest. He was found standing outside the vehicle that had been driven into a snowbank. The man is facing drug possession and other traffic-related charges. The road between Old Faithful and West Thumb reopened Sunday night after being closed for 24 hours. Of course, we'll keep you up to date online and on air with that story. But in the meantime, a grizzly bear mystery just outside of Yellowstone is a mystery no more. A man from Wapiti, Wyoming, who admits he shot one of the animals just east of the park earlier this month. Patrick Gautry is charged with a misdemeanor count of killing a grizzly bear without a license or authority, which is punishable by up to a year in jail plus up to $10,000 in fines. According to the court documents, Gautry claims he shot the grizz on May 1st after mistaking it for a black bear. Now, May 1st is the opening day of black bear season in Wyoming. And last night at the Bozeman School Board meeting, trustees approved a Memorandum of Understanding, or an MOU, with the city, allowing the city to continue to develop plans for the district-owned land adjacent to Meadowlark Elementary School. An MOU is essentially a non-binding agreement regarding the city's intent to purchase the property. The city of Bozeman is interested in possibly purchasing the property on Durston and Cottonwood for a community center that would include a library, recreation, and aquatic center. The city plans to ask voters to pass a bond for an estimated $95 million. If voters approve the bond, then the city and school district will negotiate a sale price for the lot. This MOU will allow the city to continue to develop plans for the project by identifying a build site. And summer is right around the corner, and I'm sure as most of you have seen, construction is already picking up. MTN's Edgar Cedillo has details on where you can expect some heavier congestion this summer.
I'm standing at the corner of Rouse and Main, where right now traffic is flowing, but coming this summer that could get a little more hectic than usual with the added construction that's about to start downtown, which could have an impact on your commute.
I like patronizing the businesses along Main Street.
David Andes and his dog Darwin come to downtown daily for errands or to just enjoy the nice weather.
I use the parking along Main Street, especially the handicap parking. So if I have to park off Main Street, it'll make it very difficult.
But Andy's plans could be altered as the city of Bozeman gets ready to kick off construction right after Memorial Day.
Essentially, we've got a sewer main that's over 100 years old. It was built in the early 1900s.
The water main replacement will be on Bozeman between Mendenhall and Main, on Main between Bozeman and Church, on Church from Main to Babcock, and on Babcock from Church to Rouse.
So roughly 5 blocks of construction. So we have 2 blocks on Main Street that the project will impact.
During construction, parking will also be restricted to still allow 2 lanes of traffic to flow on Main Street.
Most of the work on Main Street will happen right in the middle of the road because the sewer main is literally centered right in the middle of the street. So we'll have the inner 2 lanes of Main Street tied up. which means unfortunately we'll have to take out the parking.
With busy summer events like Music on Main starting on July 6th and Sweet Pea starting on August 4th, the city is expecting work on the $1.2 million project to be wrapped up in sections to let those events move forward with no impact.
Basically, we're going to have our contractors start on this part that would affect the Music on Main area and get entirely out of the way by the time Music on Main starts.
Andy says it might change his plans, but it won't keep him from his routine with Darwin.
Yeah, I will come back.
Construction is expected to wrap up by the end of the summer in downtown Bozeman. Edgar Cedillo, MTN News.
Thank you very much for bringing that to us, Edgar. Well, moving over to the national scene, this morning the FBI is facing sharp criticism. A Department of Justice special counsel found the Bureau made critical errors in its investigation into possible links between Russia and the Trump 2016 campaign. CBS News correspondent Jared Hill is in New York with the latest.
After nearly 4 years, special counsel John Durham is out with a new report saying the FBI lacked actual evidence when it launched a probe into then-candidate Trump's 2016 campaign. In the 300-page document, Durham writes, quote, senior FBI personnel displayed a serious lack of analytical rigor and relied too much on investigative leads provided or funded by Trump's political opponents. The FBI's original probe, known as Crossfire Hurricane, expanded based partially on a research dossier compiled by former British spy Christopher Steele. But Durham says he found investigators did not and could not corroborate any of the substantive allegations contained in the Steele reporting. That initial FBI investigation was the basis for special counsel Robert Mueller's probe. Mueller didn't find sufficient evidence of a criminal conspiracy between President Trump, his associates, and Russia. While Durham acknowledges the FBI was obligated to examine the Russia allegations, he's still critical of the Bureau's work. On social media, Trump posted, "The American public was scammed." Former FBI Assistant Director Robert Anderson.
It has been a big deal, and I hope that we have clarified all these things that have caused this problem. But in the end, I hope it never happens again.
Monday, the FBI released a statement saying its leadership has already implemented dozens of corrective actions that it says could have prevented missteps made in 2016. Jared Hill, CBS News.
And the special counsel's report also says that the FBI treated the Clinton and Trump campaigns differently. While the Bureau warned Clinton's team of possible interference in 2016 election, they didn't give the same warnings to the Trump campaign. One of the recommendations from the Durham's report is that a position should be created to handle politically sensitive investigations in the future. Now focusing back here in Bozeman, among the students who graduated from MSU last Friday, one was missing. And MTN's Julie Salee spoke with the student's family to find out how he is being honored in his memory that will live on.
I'm here at MSU Student Memorial, where sadly one student's name will soon be added. And even though he might be gone, his memory will surely live on here on campus.
For him, this is where he became AJ.
Yeah. Among the sea of cap and gowns at MSU's 2023 commencement ceremony, one student was missing, but surely not in spirit.
Just walking around this campus, to me, I just have felt him.
Almost 3 months ago, MSU senior AJ Bromstad passed away. Even in photos, his mother Callie says his love for his friends, family, and his university shines bright.
He had this amazing smile that lit up a room, just super genuine, and just a really awesome friend to all.
At the graduation ceremony, AJ's life was honored, and his parents Callie and Mark got the opportunity to receive their son's diploma.
He worked so hard for it, and that work wasn't just his schoolwork. It was the work he put in with his friendships.
AJ came to Montana State all the way from Oregon, but his parents say it didn't take long for him to find a home at MSU.
Skiing, hunting, all of it. I mean, he embraced everything. I mean, absolutely everything Montana had to offer.
A ball of energy at every football game. I mean, he just was so excited to be at those football games.
And now AJ's university that he loved so much is helping make sure his memory lives on. This summer, AJ's name will be added to the university's student memorial, and
we've got the scholarship set up in his name. It's done. It's rolling.
Thanks to Callie and Mark, in honor of AJ, each fall a student at MSU studying economics will receive a scholarship of more than $2,000. They say they couldn't be more proud of the legacy he leaves behind.
It's going to be amazing how much that kid's going to be missed.
He was larger than life and lived so incredibly hard for 21 years.
AJ's parents say a tree right here near the Student Memorial and Duck Pond on campus will be planted in his honor on August 15th, which just so happens to be his birthday. In Bozeman, Jolie Salee, MTN News.
Just a really moving piece. Thank you very much for bringing that to us this morning, Jolie. Now we're going to take a short break here on Montana This Morning.